Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. A. Thank you for the privilege of being able to facilitate the sharing your life and the things that you're learning. So, as we have reflected on the things that has passed, as we have gone through the examen, we have this great opportunity to be able to share that out. So, can I give? Can would like anyone would like to start first? Start off the sharing your whatever you have come to see to the examen.
Yes, I'd like to share. Very prominent that I really appreciate in this class is uh, making us aware of the presence of God in each moment of our life. Um, Previously, I have that already. Like I would always try to associate the God's move in every situations of my life. But when we had this class, uh, I became more aware of it and try to see uh, what God is doing in each situation in my life. And one thing I also appreciate is the examen portion when we would sit quietly before the Lord, because that's honestly that is really something that is very hard for me to do, to really to sit quiet for a long time and listen. And I actually appreciate those moments when we do have examine and reflections. And also about woundedness. When we talk about woundedness, I became aware of like the past that happened to my life actually affected my present life, how I make decisions, how I view things. It was actually because of my past. And all the while, I did not really see it as something negative, the past experience. But in the course of this lesson, I realized that what happened before in my life actually has a negative effect on uh, my present dispositions, and I'm learning to correct that.
Would like to go next? Yes, Jenny.
Um, so I share similar reflections and sentiments with what the two have shared. So I'll be sharing, but the ones that really like impacted me were from this whole course. I would say is um, how I now value the process of the journey. You know, the of my walk with the Lord more. Um, the classes have really like every single class have demonstrated like his love for me, like the like before, because I think like, oh, I just need to go to the end result, like I just need to reach there, and then I will know things, I will understand things, but I value less like the journey of going there. But because of this class, each and every step that I take helps me discover more of who he is. And in turn, it reflects on myself. Like I discover more of who I am because of that. So when I was writing, like what are the words that come to your mind when you think of this program? The I have like loving kindness. It's like it's because of his loving kindness he's even guided me to know more of himself. Um, now, at first, I didn't really expect it. I didn't really think that it would come this far. I thought, oh, it's just another class or another course that I will take. And there are tendencies at time where I take in information like just as it is, and and then try to process it with my own mind, with my own understanding. But this course has helped me process it in my heart and deep within me as like I like how to say that um as what he really wants me to understand. Um I One big like takeaway I got is the focus on less of the doing but more of the being. Um because maybe it's my nature also. When I grew up, I really want to, do something that's meaningful. I want to achieve things. Um, whenever I do something good, then I get, okay, oh, you're doing a good job, that's good, and continue doing it. So I kind of put my mind into focusing on that a lot. And um, the Lord reminded me again and again through all the classes that it's not what I can do, but who I really am in Him. So that's one big takeaway I got from this course. And for the times where I really felt His presence during the course is when we were doing spiritual direction, that class, uh, where it was really Him guiding me through. Of course, we have someone helping us, facilitating, but I was so used to the concept of there's a person, a counselor, who will kind of like mediate like, oh, this is what's the Lord telling you, like this. But then in spiritual direction, I really experienced like it's me and God. And sometimes it's just nothing, it's just me sitting and blank, but deep down I know that He's there. So those experiences. And then one other thing that impacted me was during the retreat where we did the I joined the other one, the journey to wholeness. And actually, we did the practice in our formational prayer, I believe, the safe place. The safe place practice was one thing that I really, it's a new experience for me. I never did it before. But whenever we practice it, I really felt like the presence of God. And those times where I really even converse with Him and ask Him the questions that I've been wanting to ask. So those are the two main times in our course that I felt like the Lord's presence was really evident and near. And for the desolation, is when I take in the things that I'm receiving as information only. There are times during the course where, because I need to do stuff or I get distracted, I will just treat this as like, okay, A, B, C, D, and then I check, and then this is how I understand it. And then I neglect the part where, what does the Lord want to tell me in this? And where is He in all this information, in all the data? Where is He and what does He want to tell me? So those are the times of desolation that I think is one thing that He's reminded me of during our examen for this course. But yes, but for me, I think, yeah, if to summarize it, this course really gave me the new perspective. That yes, it's helped me value the process of the journey, and also not only that, the joy that I receive when I discover more of Him, and as I discover more of myself, like who I really am. So that's my takeaway.
Like it's a realization in my part that at this point of my life, when I thought I know more, I know much about Him, then it's very humbling to realize that I really do not know much. And it's part of the journey during the NTS that I understand who God really is, how beautiful He is, and how wonderful He is. And that made me more confident. And I said, when I responded to His call, then I would say, surely there's no regret, not 1 inch, nor not 1 iota of regret will I entertain in my heart or in my mind, that I have surrendered to Him and I have responded to His call. That's one realization that I have, having discovered the wonder of His being God and His being Father and friend and shepherd.